Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, ground is broken for a new health center in San Antonio Village. More bushfires prompt smoke advisory, and police operation finds pistol in San Ignacio Town. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Who said that deals only happen once a year or only on special occasions? Walk into any one of our central TV and internet offices to get free installation, free modems, and free MyTV subscriptions. Visit us whether you're in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio, or Benque, or give us a call toll-free at 0800 Cable TV. Central TV and Internet. Bundle and save.
Bundle and save. Central TV and Internet.
Would you like to know more about the flora and fauna of Belize? Do you enjoy gardening and need some tips? Then tune in to The Garden Show with Belize Botanic Gardens every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, only on the National Channel.
Here now is the news in details. Municipal employees of the twin towns of San Ignacio and Santa Elena today wrapped up 2 days of training on how to relay relevant information to the community. The focus was on health messages, especially with the ongoing public health campaign against the Zika virus. K.D. Vaughn was the facilitator for the training, which took place at the Center for Employment Training in San Ignacio Town.
Well, we are doing a communication for development training based on for vector control.
What exactly are you telling to the folks from the town council?
Well, what we want to do is to inform them about the Aedes aegypti mosquito and the risk that comes with it. So we're teaching them about Zika, dengue, and chikungunya, and how they as a community can help us combat this mosquito.
Based on feedback I was noticing from the session, I take it they went out into the field and they came back, there was a discussion. Is the message getting across?
Yes, it is. It's been a 2-day session. We started yesterday, and yesterday was basically informing them about the Zika virus. Then we created a SWOT analysis based on what the government of Belize and the municipality is doing to inform them about the chikungunya, Zika, and dengue. And so today they went out to speak with people in the community. So some of them visited some families in high-risk areas, others spent time with pregnant women, and then the last group visited community leaders and a health officer. So they wanted to get a good idea from the public, what is it in Zika? And it seems here in San Ignacio that the town council is doing a really good job in informing people about Zika.
How important is it for there to be effective communication between the town administrators and the people they serve?
It is very important because you don't want the tongue to say we're going to do a cleanup campaign and then we just pick up garbage off the street. We want them to understand what we are looking for, and particularly when you're doing a cleanup campaign, you want to get anything that can store water in your yard out of your yard and dumped. So, and even in your yard, if you have areas that puddles water, those are areas that mosquitoes can hatch from. And so when we're doing cleanup campaigns, we want the municipality to understand exactly what we're looking for here in San Ignacio so that they can assist us.
Is it easy to work with politicians? Because I see at least one politician in this group.
It is. They are very much concerned about the issue, and so they are 100% involved in what we're doing. Yesterday we had a few more councillors here with us, and the mayor will join us in a few.
The San Ignacio Santa Elena Town Council will be spearheading a cleanup campaign in the twin towns this weekend. Forest fires as well as brush fires have been wreaking havoc, particularly in the Cayo district over recent weeks. On Thursday evening, amateur video captured heavy smoke from a burning fire in the area of Central Farm. This was just after 6 o'clock yesterday evening, and it was not immediately clear if it was a bushfire that got out of control. This morning, our news crew observed smoke on the horizon in the general vicinity of the San Ignacio Community Hospital. When we went to investigate, we found that it was a bushfire behind the health facility, but which posed no threat whatsoever to the San Ignacio Hospital. These fires, burning in several areas of the country, have prompted the Ministry of Health to issue a smoke advisory. It warns that the smoke is made up of tiny particles and gases, and when these are breathed into the lungs, they can cause asthma attacks, worsen chronic bronchitis and emphysema, and chest pains in some people with heart disease. It also has the potential to irritate eyes and trigger prolonged coughing spells. Individuals with chronic lung conditions and asthma in particular are advised to avoid areas with intense smoke if possible. In the event that one cannot avoid the smoke, the use of masks or wet rags may alleviate effects. The official advisory states that in addition to smoke exposure, intense heat may also be experienced. The public is reminded of the advice on heat stroke: drink sufficient water, dress adequately, and keep in the shade as much as possible. Signs of heat stroke include red skin, fever, seizures, headache, a rapid pulse, and sometimes unconsciousness. Respiratory distress and heat stroke are medical emergencies. Anyone exhibiting the signs and symptoms of either of these conditions should be taken to the nearest health center or hospital immediately. The Ministry of Health advises those individuals at most risk, mainly children and elderly persons, to stay indoors and avoid strenuous physical activities. All individuals should reduce prolonged activities outdoors. The poor air quality may continue for an unpredictable time as the country is at the peak of the dry season when the ignition of fires is common. Persons engaging in any form of burning during this dry season is advised to exercise care to contain the fire at source and put out any fire that shows sign of possible spread. And still on the subject of fire, a vehicle was destroyed by fire last night in El Progreso village, also known as the 7 Miles community, which is situated along the Mountain Pine Ridge Road. It happened sometime after 10 o'clock last night. The owners of the vehicle, the Neal family, say they lost thousands of dollars worth of merchandise, including clothes and vehicle, which was completely gutted. The owners of the vehicle do not believe that it was a case of spontaneous combustion, and so the police have been called in to investigate. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Rain. I'd like to tell you about the biggest thing to hit the local real estate market, the Belize Real Estate Show. Whether you are a real estate agent or property owner looking to rent or sell your property, the Belize Real Estate Show can help. We offer high-quality production with stunning slideshows, voiceovers, cinematic videos, and even an extended walkthrough hosted by yours truly. Call the number on your screen and allow all our viewers to dream of renting or owning your property. Would you like to know more about the flora and fauna of Belize? Do you enjoy gardening and need some tips? Then tune in to The Garden Show with Belize Botanic Gardens every Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, only on the national channel.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. Ground was broken this afternoon for a new health center in San Antonio Village in the Cayo district. The project includes construction of a 2-story concrete building which will have 3,730 feet of floor space. The upper flat of the building will house living quarters for the medical staff who will be assigned to work at the health facility. According to the government of Belize, the new San Antonio Health Center will help in its overall goal of providing quality primary health care services, which in turn improves the overall health of the community. The new San Antonio Health Center will serve not only the village itself, but also surrounding communities by eliminating the need for travel into San Ignacio town to seek medical attention at the community hospital. The new San Antonio Health Center will be built at a cost of $623,912, with funding provided through a loan from the Caribbean Development Bank. There was a shooting incident on Thursday night in Belmopan. Police say that around 10 o'clock last night, someone shot up a house belonging to 39-year-old Russell Arnold. Arnold told authorities that he, his wife, and 4 children were inside of the house on Columbia Street in the Salvapan area when he heard several gunshots and projectiles hitting the side of the house. Arnold says that he sought cover but realized that he had been shot. Police investigations continue. And while Belmopan police look for a motive for that shooting in San Ignacio, the cops have removed a pistol from the community. On Thursday afternoon, a special branch tactical response squad was in the Shawville area of San Ignacio town when they found a 9mm pistol with 3 rounds of ammunition. The pistol was found in an overgrown lot, and as usual, since no one was found in the area, the pistol and ammunition were taken to the San Ignacio police station and deposited as found property. In Belize City, the Southside Strike Team and Special Branch carried out an early morning operation on Thursday, which resulted in the discovery of a 9mm pistol and ammunition, as well as a .38 revolver and ammunition. Police say the pistol and the revolver were found in open lots, and no one was in the areas. These weapons and ammunition have been deposited as found properties. This is the news on the national channel. Stay tuned for a look at the weather. That's coming up right after these messages.
That deals only happen once a year or only on special occasions. Walk into any one of our central TV and internet offices to get free installation, free modems, and free MyTV subscriptions. Visit us whether you're in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio, or Benque, or give us a call toll-free at 0800 Cable TV. Central TV and Internet. Bundle and save.
Bundle and save. Central TV and Internet.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of MyTV is it costs as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. MyTV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
It was another day of warm temperatures, but the Weather Bureau says some relief is on the way. Here is the forecast for Saturday. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Francisca Wellington at the Belize Weather Bureau. And now to summarize the news, here are the main points again. Ground is broken for a new health center in San Antonio Village. More bushfires prompt smoke advisory, and police operation finds pistol in San Ignacio town. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. As we head out this Friday evening, we hope that you and your family will have a safe and an enjoyable weekend. Join us back here at the news desk on Monday night for another newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.